Hello, good evening, welcome all who is here. I'm about to start Facebook Live after a long time. Today I just planned I'll do this live session, and we have a very deep topic for today. Yes, okay, I think my settings are all okay. Okay, today's topic, like I said, it's related to moms and it is deep. How to come out of the rut in life and feel enthusiastic and energetic with simple changes. I'll repeat the topic. How to come out. We are all searching for solutions. What we want is not with us. What we don't want is in our life. We want to let go of what we don't want in our life, and we want to get what we want in our life. Right? Every human being wants this for themselves. Get rid of the pain and unwanted things in life. Get all your favorite things, your kind of lifestyle, your kind of people, your kind of situations where you really enjoy. So we all want that. So today's topic is about how to come out of the rut. So there is already a problem in some of our lives. I won't say everyone will be going through it. You must have experienced in the past, or we don't know what will happen in future, but one or the other time all of us would have already experienced this. We feel a kind of loneliness. I'll explain what this rut means. So sometimes we don't know exactly what is it, but that feeling is very strong. You don't feel good from inside. That we can call as a being in a rut. R-U-T, rut. That's a spelling, simple three-letter word, but that feeling is so intense, like you don't have interest in anything, nothing pleases you, and you are frustrated from inside. Others around you may notice it or may not notice it. It can happen that way. And then why it happened, again, there may be an explanation, there may not be an explanation. For some of you, something unexpected happened and you could not process it, you could not receive that incident which happened in your life. It may be that, or for some of you, you don't even know what's happening, why you are feeling this sinking feeling. I can call it as a sinking feeling. Another word for rut is that sinking feeling. Nothing is majorly wrong in your life. You look normal. People think सब कुछ ठीक है, but you are the only one suffering to a large extent, which others may not notice. Only when you tell them they will come to know. But you're suffering more inwardly than externally can be seen. So how do I know this? Yes, I went through this phase. Actually, I was in a bank job. Then I decided to come out of the bank because I didn't want that life, that rat race, and the stress. Lot of other factors were there. Like job was well paying and it was a very dignified job as a bank manager. But then some of my needs were not met in that job, and I was feeling empty every day. Hi Kalyani, thank you for joining today. And the topic is how to come out of the rut or that frustrated feeling and find simple methods to feel energetic and enthusiastic in your life. I'm speaking today from my own experience. Today I may be a spiritual happiness coach for moms, but it was this process which led me here. I myself went deep into this rut when actually I had resigned the bank. I was supposed to be happy. I was supposed to be, all the time I had, all the money I had, everything in life, the wishes were fulfilled. So, but I started not to enjoy the daily monotony. Neither I was ready to break that monotony. So this was a very tricky state. When I was not in a good state, I didn't want to break it. Like I didn't want to find things, I didn't want to go out, I didn't want to meet anyone. So that rut phase continued, and it was like a downward slope. I didn't know how to come up. Didn't feel like meeting people, didn't feel like going anywhere, didn't feel like dressing up, didn't feel like eating on time. कुछ भी रूटीन नहीं है, कुछ भी नहीं है, माइंड भी खाली है. खाली माने not pleasant. I started questioning what has happened to me. Maybe you all can relate if I say it is not depression but one stage before it. Do you all know someone who has been through depression? Maybe your friend, your relative. Have you heard of anyone that she or he went through depression? So you all know what depression is. That's a very serious condition and people really suffer. But I can say this feeling of sinking feeling, I don't know what to do, that lost feeling, we can say it's a lost feeling. It is just one stage before depression, I feel so. So I am sharing my experience. When I left my bank, I came home. Initially it seemed, wow, I am free, I have so much time, I can go where I want, I can do what I want. That is why we all, we all look forward to that retired life, right? अब बस हो गया इतना, stress हुआ, all that pressure was there. Now I'll really enjoy. Even I guess so. But it was not like that. It was something different. After the initial few days, acha, no one was free, they were in their own world. Then I started to enjoy myself. I went out, I went on vacations, I went for vipassana meditation. I started enjoying. बट देन वो भी बहुत हो गया. जो चाहिए आपको मिल रहा है, बट उसके अंदर खुशी जो है उसके अंदर नहीं है. द माइंड सेट टू एंजॉय दैट शुड बी इनसाइड यू. Otherwise, whatever even goodies come, they keep your favorite dishes also. If you are not in the mood to enjoy, you literally, it will not taste good even if you eat your favorite foods. So for months together, I was in this phase. From 2016 December, I retired from the bank, from my bank. First 1-2 months was very good. Like I started enjoying that freedom, more time. But then later, gradually, this also lost meaning because it was available. Anything easily available, we take for granted. And then we don't enjoy it. Like the perception is, I'll enjoy this a lot. But in reality, we don't enjoy so much. Like buying dresses just for buying sake, buying jewels just for buying sake, going somewhere just for going sake, not really enjoying it. So that became my state. And you know what happened? How it ended is with an accident. I can only share my experience. If you know what it means, being in a rut, downward feeling that sinking feeling, type me in the chat. Or if you know someone like that, it is just before depression, I would say. एक्चुअल डिप्रेशन आपने सुना होगा, उसके पहले एक स्टेज लाइक यू फील नथिंग इज वर्किंग, नथिंग, आई डोंट हैव इंटरेस्ट इन एनीथिंग, ऐसे लगने लगता है, राइट? सो देन इट एंडेड विद एन एक्सीडेंट, आई टोल्ड यू, बट इट वेंट ऑन फॉर मंथ्स टुगेदर. अबाउट 1.5 years आई वॉज इन दिस रट फीलिंग. ड्रेस ही नहीं करना है मुझको, नाइट ड्रेस में ही रहती हूँ पूरा दिन, कहीं पे बाहर जाना नहीं, किसी से मिलना नहीं, आई डोंट वांट टू डू एनीथिंग. I started to explore, but interest was not there. I did a painting course. I was doing paintings, but I was feeling something is not okay, something missing. Then I went into a Kathak class. I wanted to learn Kathak dance. But then when I came home, I said, no, Veena, don't join Kathak class. I wrote in a book. Somehow it was not syncing. Something was out of sync. I wrote, don't join Kathak class, in a book, in a notebook. Immediately few days after that, I met with an accident and my leg got fractured. I had actually, as if I had written my future that no, I don't want to dance, let me not go for it. I met with an accident. Welcome all, thank you so much for joining today. I'm talking about, your friend went through depression, Kalyani says. This going into a rut is just one stage before depression. पूरा डिप्रेशन में नहीं गई, पर फिर भी कुछ ठीक नहीं लग रहा है, कुछ अच्छा नहीं लग रहा है, दैट काइंड ऑफ ए फीलिंग. सो exactly what happened is, after that Kathak class inquiry, I was going on a two-wheeler and one vehicle hit me from the back. In 10 years of my two-wheeler riding, I had never even fallen. The scooter was unscratched. Imagine that time, that day, someone hit from behind and I fell down, and literally my leg was fractured. I had written, I don't want to go to Kathak class. And then For 1 year I was bedridden. Again, still downward. Already I was down, still went downward. Didn't know how to bring myself up. I tell you one answer which can bring us out of this rut. The one answer is, for me, it is spirituality. Spirituality, having some faith in the higher source, higher power, God, whatever name you call your God, it is fine. But always we have to believe in the higher power. All this happened for a reason that I understood only later. That book where I had written, I will not go to Kathak class. One day after my leg fracture had happened, I was in bed. 1 year I could not even walk. I was in acute pain. Then I took that book and saw that, and I was thinking, oh my God, why did I write this? And then I closed the book. On the top of the book लिखा हुआ है, everything happens for a reason. Notebook पे एक quote है, everything happens for a reason. I thought, what reason? I don't know what reason I'm lying down on bed like this. So I was in a rut. I went into much more depths. How many of you relate? Some days are like that, you feel very moody, gloomy, you don't feel like doing anything, everything goes wrong. Have you experienced a phase or a day like that? Type yes, all of us go through it one or the other time, and we don't know how to face it. That is why this session, this Facebook session. Welcome all. Thank you so much, dear moms, for joining. So, spirituality is the answer. What is spirituality? I'll tell you. I'm very practical person, okay? I don't talk much theory, but I talk about experiences and practical solutions. That is what I share always with my moms. So, spirituality is the solution. If I say, okay, मिल गया answer, चले जाओ घर को, कुछ पता नहीं चलेगा आपको भी, right? So what exactly happened to me, I can share with you. So I was lying down in bed and I was scrolling Facebook. Leg थोड़ा ठीक हो रहा था, and I was keeping a few steps. I was walking by 1 year. I saw a workshop for sound healing. I was always interested in meditation and I was doing meditation. Then when they said sound healing, that appealed to me. Okay, something related to healing. I went there to heal myself, but there I found my life mission or purpose. If I can heal myself like this, I want to give this healing to others. That is what I found out there, and one thing led to other. Maybe if that accident had not happened, I wouldn't have reached here. I would be talking to you all like this. So somewhere it was leading me to this. So one simple lesson from my life I'll share with you. Whenever you are down, whenever you feel I have failed, nothing is going to change, just pull on for few more days. Few more days. There is always light at the end of the tunnel. What if you are almost at the end of the tunnel and you stop searching for that light? So you need to help yourself more when you feel down. You can rely on that higher power if you don't feel confident from inside. So depend on that higher power. Keep walking, keep moving, keep doing something or the other. Take help of your friends. Sometimes we don't ask for support. How many of you feel like that? Whether we are working in our kitchen or office, or we feel, no, let me not ask. Nowadays these ad campaigns, and we see on TV, this mom is smiling, she's cooking, she's doing well at office, someone is a doctor, someone is an advocate. They show that image of a superwoman. What do you think? Superwoman is like tightrope walking, right? बाहर से स्माइल कर रही होगी, अंदर कितना थकान होता होगा. We are all humans. We need not prove to anyone that we are super mom, superwoman. That becomes a burden, as if you are wearing a crown and it's very heavy on your head, that it's giving you neck pain and headache. How many of you agree? Type yes in the chat. देखने में अच्छा लगता है, हमको इतना burden लग रहा है. So no need to prove to anyone you are great, you are a super mom, superwoman. Instead, check with yourself, am I feeling good from inside? No need to put on pretenses. So this is the happy ending happened to my going into a rut. So the simple answer is spirituality. Spiritual happiness is my brand, what I do for moms. And recently I found this is what I wanted to do. I used to call it as healing empowerment. Somehow it was not clicking with me. This phrase, when it came to me, yeah, Veena, you stand for happiness. I was always searching for happiness. I want happiness. I have happiness. I want to give happiness to moms. But it is not just superficial happiness. Thank you, Bhuwana, for that chat. And Kalyani says absolutely, which shows outside, not always, right? Yeah, outside दिखावा के लिए कुछ भी बोल सकते, कुछ भी कह सकते. Do you all realize this world has is becoming very artificial? सोशल मीडिया पे शो ऑफ, सोशल मीडिया जो है वहाँ वो रियल पिक्चर है ही नहीं, ऐसा हो रहा है. So always genuinity wins, and especially it need not be a burden to prove to someone. Be who really are. This is what my mentors taught me, and it is very freeing. I thought coaches should be like wearing those blazers and talking English with an accent. I really thought I'm not good enough. I'm so old. I thought itna age ho gaya mera. All those young ladies coming up as coaches, more glamorous and all that. But my mentors told me, you're good enough. Be yourself. No need to be anyone else. That really reassured me. And now moms, when they get the transformation by coming to my sessions, I feel really happy. I feel I'm in the right place being myself. It is not a burden. I'm enjoying my work here with you all. Work is not work, it is actually a passion. So that is how I found myself. I found a new identity where I really go deeply spiritual. And let me tell you the next secret. I told you spirituality is the way to go ahead. The secret to be spiritual, I'm not relating to religion. You go your religious path and attain spirituality, absolutely fine. That I accept. Any religion will lead to the same God. That is what I believe. But my kind of spirituality is very practical. What is spirituality? It is knowing oneself, self-discovery. What do I really want? If you don't even know that, how will you achieve it? So that is how start going inward and find out what am I meant for? Why did I take birth on this earth? What do I like? What do I love to do? Where you are always in good energy, whomever you interact with, wherever you are, and you really do something you love, no one need to tell you be cheerful. You will be cheerful. I know Bhuvana is a very great dancer. I'm sure when you dance you will forget the world, right, Bhuvana? When you are on stage, as if all the energy you need God bestows upon you. That experience happens when you're truly doing what you love. I remember in 1995 I joined my bank. 1994 I wrote the banking exam. Yes, absolutely. Bhuwana immediately when I say Dan, she remembers all that experience already in her body. Right now also she'll be feeling it. Right? So 1994 I wrote my banking exams to get into the bank. At the time I told my husband I want to do a job. For 4 years I was a homemaker. Then one fine day I said I want to do a job. He said okay, go ahead. He is also a banker. Now he is also retired. Then I asked him, okay, what job should I go? I want to do a teacher's job. Yeah, it's real, real energy. Na? You can't hide it, that enthusiasm. See, Bhuwana has tapped into her spirituality through her dance. There are various paths to reach spirituality. Some go to Kailash Manasarovar, some go to Himalaya, some go to a temple. Whatever way you do, it's fine. Yes, exactly, Rajmani, Deepti. When we do what we love, we do it effortlessly. Yeah, it is still effort. It doesn't seem like effort. So I told my husband I'll get into a school. I want to be a teacher. He said, no, no, no. Ladies, teacher is okay, but he was in a transferable job. So you'll have to search new school every place I go. For ladies, na, you should either join bank or LIC. And so, okay, I took up exams and I passed and I was a banker. But maybe that spark was always there in me, that wish, or in Kannada we say aase. That small chinna chinna aase. How many of you have heard that song? Beautiful song, chinna chinna aase. Chinna chinna aase. Like that beautiful song. So that chinna aase, that small wish was there in my mind. Oh, I should be a teacher. Because from my 9th standard, I was taking a tuition to a girl in 7th standard. I myself was in 9th standard. My student was in 7th standard, my neighbor, and they gave me 10 rupees per month. I started earning 10 rupees per month from my 9th standard. So that was always there in me, my favorite thing to do, to teach someone. And what do you think I'm doing now? What do you all think I'm doing now? I'm teaching you about life principles, life skills, which are not taught in school and college. They teach you chemistry, biology, maths, English grammar, everything you learn, social science, everything you learn. But how to lead life happily? When you go into this rut, what should you do? Where do we learn this? Even if we tell our people, they say, तुमको क्या हुआ है, सब कुछ है ना तुम्हारे पास, just be happy. How? So spirituality and doing what is your passion in your life. Maybe now you are in a job which doesn't suit you. No problem. I know that phase also in my job. Whatever little time you get, like yesterday I was speaking to a doctor. She's a doctor, but she's in a regular company, working in a company. She's a doctor. She said, you know what gives me happiness? She does some free camps. She goes to villages. She's from Bangalore. She goes to villages outskirts of Bangalore. They put up some free camps. She said, there I feel very good energy. I just love to talk to people, and when I see them, I feel very, very happy. So she knows what is her passion and she doesn't miss it at any cost. Dil hai chota sa choti si asha. Definitely. So that is her choti si asha, where she feels energized. It may be free, it may not earn money, but money wise she's comfortable. Something else she's doing for her career. But what is she doing for her passion? So you all should find your spiritual passion. Again, I would call my brand is spiritual happiness. Happiness is not in the things. It's not in the things we buy or the places we visit. It's in your mind where really truly you're contented because you know you're doing what you want. You have what you want. So first step is self discovery. मुझे क्या चाहिए इस life में? What do I really want? Find out that. And when you find out that, हम रात को सपना देखते हैं, सुबह उठ के काम पे चले जाते हैं. That should not be the way life is. Otherwise one day life strikes at you and makes you think deeply, like that is when we go into a rut. So out of problems also we are discovering something better. Sometimes we feel, oh my God, why so many problems in my life? But those problems are actually needed to bring very good results which you can't get easily. So ultimately find your goal, find your passion, find your purpose. If you are in a rut, don't worry, take help. Our community is there, mom's community, this Facebook group is there, WhatsApp communities are there, paid communities are there. Even I give one-to-one sessions. Whoever needs support, I am here for you because that has become my whole life. I don't feel tired doing this work. I feel more energized. If I do this session, you all come here, you share your comments, I get more energy to help more moms. I'm in the flow. I'm doing God's work. So that is my suggestion to you. Find something. Like one of my friends, she's in Pune. She's just distributing every Sunday. She's a normal, ordinary person like us. We think, oh, wo karenge, humse nahi hoga. She can do it. Maybe she has money, she has support. I can't do it. But she's doing it in her own small way. She's just distributing idli, breakfast packets to all those underprivileged people. She says if they have one meal at least entire day, they can be in energy. I can give only breakfast for now. I'm giving them idlis. I'm so happy when she shares those pics, and I've contributed in my own way. So find your passion and give back to the society is one thing I would request all of you to do. I know you may be already doing, but more like in our healers world we say, the more you heal others, you get healed yourself. I think I'm giving, but actually I receive much more in return. So I would suggest to you, find some passion, some charity where you are helping others, because we are doing God's work in a way. So that is how I came out. One step led to other, one step led to other. To come back to my story, I took this sound healing certification. I was already into meditation. Then I joined a life coaching. I got certified. Many mentors I met. From all of them I took, learning is my passion, teaching is my passion. So everything combined for me, and that is how I found my spiritual purpose. So that is why I feel all moms deserve this happiness. Once I know what is the downside of it and how I brought myself out of it, definitely every mom wants happiness, and that too spiritual happiness is beyond everything. Yes, absolutely right. Yeah. So spiritual happiness is beyond things. People, sometimes people hurt you, people do things to you which you can never forget, forgive, and you feel why they are troubling us. It may be in office scenario or house scenario. Then you don't know how to deal with certain things. Certain people are always negative, or you have difficult people around you, or it may be any other situation where you feel very alone. But then the bigger meaning is to drive away. These problems will remain. Go away from it and focus on your spiritual quest. I would call it a quest because even I don't know 5 years from now where I will be. But as long as I'm walking in the path, the journey is enjoyable. Ultimately, that matters to me. And what do you think? If something you wanted in the process, you struggled a lot and finally reached the destination, you will not be in the mindset to enjoy that real happiness. Instead, why not make our each day happy? Our path itself is happy, and we will reach towards that spiritual happiness. Next level of happiness, next level of happiness. We will keep discovering ourselves and reach there. What do you think? So develop some habits. The third or fourth hack, I don't remember the serial number of. I'm sharing some tips here, so I hope you are noting down. So just go inward because we think all answers lies outward. वीना मैम कुछ बोलेंगे, मैं क्या बोलूँ? आपको पता है आपका लाइफ क्या है. मैं इतना ही बोलूँगी कि अपने आप को देखो. To translate it in English, I would say I don't have all your answers. You know what you want. If you don't know what you want, that is where I come in. I will ask you questions. I will lead you to there. I will show you the path. See, walk here, you will find light. And you will find out what you want from your life. I am the facilitator. I will guide you. Because my answer will not be right for you. You know what is your kind of spirituality, what is that happiness. So I will extract from you what is it you want. What makes you really happy, spiritually happy, not to show to someone. Even if you are sitting alone in a room, you will know I am happy at this moment. It's not to prove to anyone, but it's a knowing, it's an experience. So that is where I come in. I will take you through the path. I will hold your hand. But walking, you have to do. I'm there with you. 100% I am there with you. So I want this happiness I have tasted. I want every mom to taste it and feel happy. Because I believe when a mom is happy, how can her family not get the same energies? You will actually transform your entire family, be a mentor to your family and beyond also. Spread, expand as much as you can. You are meant to live a expanded life, not a छोटा सा इतना ही हो सकता है मुझसे, like that. So that is my vision for moms. Any questions you can type in the chat. Today I don't know what happened. Usually I make some at least points I note down because what will I talk? But today I thought, अरे नहीं चाहिए. Anyway I've gone through the experience. I'll just speak because we are connected heart to heart. You won't judge me even if I stammer, even if I make mistakes. I overcome all that phase by phase. I thought today let me also test this. Just like that I'll talk to you from my heart. Let it flow. That's what I decided today. So any questions you please ask and I will answer. And get in touch with me. If you want a one-to-one call, please come. Take the call. Let us find out what you are meant for in your life, right? So then things will be clear, and how to reach there I can guide you step by step. It's called a discovery call. You can actually join me for a discovery call. Any questions? I know you're all deep in thought. Thanks to each one of you for joining today. It is so nice to interact with moms, and you're also commenting and increasing my energy. Thank you so much. Any questions you can type in the chat. So how to come out of rut is, to summarize, this feeling will happen, may have happened, because we are all humans. We suddenly, we realize one fine day the things which I thought will give me happiness are not giving me happiness. I'm not feeling happy from inside. I may look happy, but I'm not feeling happy. What to do about this? So this is the question comes up. So then you have to expand your vision, believe on that higher power, bring spirituality into your life. All are one, we are all connected, and look at other human beings, how I can help them. Maybe your problem will remain problem, but when you do this big good deed, the problem smaller, the problem will be this much, and it will look smaller, it will seem smaller, and suddenly one day you will notice, I have come out of my problem is no longer a problem. So that is one way to see it. And self-discovery, what do you really want? Enjoy the journey each day. Do small acts of kindness. Do something for yourself. You know, we speak about compassion, empathy. So सबके लिए चाहिए, हमारे लिए नहीं चाहिए क्या? We also want that. Love for myself, concern for myself. And gradually you will move on that path. You will discover there is a bigger version of me. All these days it was the lower or smaller version of me thinking about my problems, but my higher self has all the answers, and she will take me to spiritual happiness. Okay, if any questions, I'll wait for a minute. So to find your spiritual happiness, just connect with me, be in my groups. It's all about energy. At the end of the day, I have found out, if someone is very dull, always shouting, irritated, you will also become like that if you are with such people. But if someone is enthusiastic, calm, soothing, by association, it's called association, by getting associated, you will gradually start to imbibe those qualities, right? And that too with a mentor and coach. What I have found out from my mentors and coach, whatever your mindset with their positivity, they will turn you into a very positive, energetic person, because their energy is like that. Even you may not believe yourself, your mentor will believe in you. That is the truth. Okay, thank you all so much for joining today, and it was wonderful interacting with you. Planning to do more live sessions in the coming days. So give me the topics what you want to know about. Definitely I will take it up in one or the other session. Thank you all. Thank you. Kalyani, Bhuvana, Rajmani. If you type, I can see your name. Otherwise, I'm seeing some viewers are there. Okay, thank you. Thank you all. See you. Bye-bye. Take care. Good night. Thank you so much.